Here's everything I picked up this week. Starting with toys, distribution with these was weird in Canada, so I only just now got Luminara, Unduli, and Sebulba. So Barris went up for pre-order as well a couple years ago, which is pretty exciting, because now I'll have Luminara's Padawan to go with her. Sebulba is a cool alien design. I just really wish he came with Anakin's pod racing helmet as well to complete that previous Anakin figure. And they would be massive, and I don't know where I would put them, but I really want the actual pods from the pod races. I just think that would be a lot of fun to display. Then for Marvel Legends, I got the X-Force Archangel. He has some new wings here, which look pretty cool in my opinion. And Hasbro doing this Archangel along with the Warpath and X-23 2-pack, that's perfectly timed because I literally just read the Craig Kyle and Chris Yost X-Force run like a couple months ago. So, perfectly timed. Now we just need a 2-pack of Elixir and Wolfsbane. I would take a Vanisher as well. And then that team's complete, unless I'm forgetting someone off the dome, but who knows. Then I got a big order in from HKToybox, and I was very excited for this. It is Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Not to be confused with the Monkey King from Black Myth Wukong. This one is he's rather gold and he's fun and excited. He's more biblically accurate. It's a journey to the west. And I didn't know how tall he was, but he looks decently tall, actually. I think he's taller than Archangel here. So that'll be neat to review. Then also from HKToybox, I got the Righteous Sailor 2-pack. So in One Piece, who are they always fighting? They're always fighting the Marines, obviously. But I am personally very doubtful that Tamashii will make a just general Marine goon, and that's what this is. So they have soft goods clothes, a bunch of accessories, alternate heads. I kind of regret not getting 2 of these 2-packs because I have enough accessories for 4 Marines, but alas, what you gonna do? This is a perfect accessory for that Luffy with all the punch and fists going. You know the one. Then I also got Gun Girl Jessica Astor, not to be confused with Rebecca from Cyberpunk. I got the deluxe version because it looked like it came with just more stuff, and I was pleasantly surprised to see it comes with a second entire figure. So that'll be cool. I probably won't review this on my channel, just because of the nature of it, but maybe I'll post pictures on the Instagram, who knows. Then also from HKToybox, I got a soft goods jacket for Sabo from the One Piece line, and a soft goods dress and a witch's hat for Shriek. I've never heard her name out loud. For Berserk, I'm strictly a manga reader. Let me know how that's pronounced. Then, I don't often do video games, but I did pick up Persona 5 Tactica because it was at Walmart for 20 bucks. Can't really go wrong with that. Let me know if I made a good choice buying this game. It's a good play, let me know. And then for my monthlies, my pick of the week is Wolverines and Deadpools. I've really been enjoying the way Cody Ziegler has followed up with Deadpool and Ellie. Deadpool being a dad was a very fun thing introduced in the Jerry Dugan run, but then they ignored everything after that because Deadpool he gave himself amnesia. They didn't resolve in any Deadpool series how he got rid of that amnesia, but now we're here and I'm enjoying it. I am concerned though that this Deadpool's ongoing ended and then this came out the next month, so hopefully they're just playing the number game, the relaunch game, who knows. I do hope Deadpool has another ongoing after this is done. And then we have the Avengers issue 28. Captain America #1 by Chip Zdarsky, a new series for Captain America by famed Canadian writer Chip Zdarsky. Chip Zdarsky's a really cool guy and just a good writer. His Daredevil run, it's goated. So I'm looking forward to a new Cap series. I don't have any Captain America series in single issues just because there hasn't been a really good one in the last few years. I have the first 3 issues of the last 2 or 3 runs and I didn't like them, so I sold them. But maybe this will be the single issue Captain America run in my collection. The Immortal Thor, issue 25, it's actually coming to an end here and then relaunching next month as the Mortal Thor. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe One Last Time, issue 4, a sleeper hit. Godzilla vs. Thor #1. The Hellfire Club Vigil. Now, My brother Xander, who you may know from Kicking Trees podcast, he did not get this because he said it was going to the ass. And when he said that, I was like, damn, you are probably right. So then, and it is $7.99, so I do kind of regret picking this up, but I am going to read it regardless, and I will hopefully not be disappointed. And then finally, Batgirl number 9. That was a heavy Marvel week. This series has been good, and I saw on Instagram that she needs Jade Tiger in this, who's apparently the son of Lady Shiva and Bronze Tiger, so Sandra Kane has a sibling now, I guess. Then for trades, I got this, what is this? Crisis on Multiple Earths Volume 2. So in the pre-Crisis era, Justice League and Justice Society, they were on Earth 1 and Earth 2, and they would cross over semi-frequently. And this is a Volume 2 of the collection of those crossovers. I don't have Volume 1, but this was $3, and I thought that'd be a fun read. Then I got Batman by Brian K. Vaughan, filling out holes in my Batman collection. And then Batman / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a team up I'm very excited to read and regret not getting when it came out in single issues. Now to talk last week's comics, The New History of the DC Universe #1. It doesn't really have a narrative going through it per se, but since DC has reboots all the time, this is kind of important for them to do regularly, so people just know what is and isn't canon currently. So a fun thing in this is there are a decent amount of Vertigo series references, because when that universe got folded into the main DC universe, it kind of, like, they were basically ignoring Vertigo pretty often. Also, the Golden Age Aquaman gets a reference in this, gets a mention in this, because they mentioned he existed again at the end of Stargirl and the Lost Children, then they did nothing with it. So I'm very curious about the Golden Age Aquaman, what his deal is in this new continuity. And then, so they have like a normal comic here. This is Barry Allen chronicling the history of the universe. And then they have a full-on breakdown. A lot of this isn't mentioned in the main story, but there's many pages of history. This issue took me like an hour to read, but it was enjoyable. This one is more for the nerds out there that care about whatever the history of the DC Universe is currently. And yeah, I was also pretty pleased with myself. The Golden Age heroes, and just through chance, that's what I've been reading a lot of in the last year. So a lot of the stories mentioned here that came out post-Crisis, I had actually read those, so I was pretty proud of myself. Void Rivals, issue 20, seems to be building up to something massive happening, a big confrontation, resolving of the plot threads. They had a fight, and I do enjoy this series. It's just a little slow sometimes. Justice League Unlimited. This is the end of the We Are Yesterday crossover, and so a bunch of these other time period characters got brought into the modern time to help fight Gorilla Grodd and the Legion of Doom. Sure, fine with that. But then the issue ends with them all still stuck in the modern time. So they have like 3 Batmans and 3 Supermans, and they're all hanging out, and I'm just wondering, where is this going to get resolved? Is it going to be in Justice League? Is it going to be in that Dark Tomorrow series? Are they going to form a league of their own? It's just a little too much nonsense, unanswered questions and stuff I don't think is going to get followed up too well, especially like Stargirl and the Lost Children. They brought in 20 or so sidekicks, and they were the Lost Children, and they appear in almost nothing. So it's that kind of stuff that's been bothering with me with DC of late. Absolute Martian Manhunter, fantastic series. If you're not reading it, you gotta. Its storytelling is very unique in comics right now, and I can't even explain it. It's just too good. I really like how Green Lantern has Kyle Rayner as a co-lead with Hal Jordan. It's a good balancing act, especially with the Green Lantern Corps series coming out right now. That's where Kyle would normally be thrown, but no. Jeremy Adams knows what's up. He has Kyle in the main book. And then, I haven't watched Green Lantern, the animated series, but I was familiar with Green Lantern's robot friend from that Ayla? I don't know her name. Ava? Who knows? But she appeared in the end of this. That was neat too. Superman issue 27 had Lex Luthor. It ended the Red Kryptonite story, had Lex Luthor go on, he's doing an Eat, Pray, Love, I guess you could say. It was good. This is a good series. Deadpool finally defeated Death Grip, and then they ended the series. And there was a story by Jerry Dugan which introduced a new mercenary assassin character. I don't remember her name, and then it had a question mark at the beat continued at the end. So I do want to know where Deadpool and family are going to go next. Were they suggesting that Jerry Dugan's returning to Deadpool? That would be cool, but who knows? Final issue of Fantastic Zero before the relaunch. This is a pretty random number to start a relaunch after, but it's obviously because the movie's coming out and they want a fresh #1 on the stands in case the movie drives people to the comic book stores, which is proven to not really be a thing, but maybe current fans will want to hop on the Fantastic Four after the hype of the movie. I don't know. I don't agree with the #1 game, because every #1, when they relaunch a title, so that could be a jumping on point for some, but it's also at a very easy jumping off point for many others. So who knows? Incredible Hulk. So Hulk's current status quo, he's taking care of Charlie basically. And that doesn't fit in with what's happening in Imperial, but now he and Charlie had an argument, so maybe they're gonna go their separate ways soon and then make room for Imperial. Also, Hulk's talking to Bucky in this, which helps it make sense why Hulk is on that Thunderbolts New Avengers team that Bucky has going. So I like what they're doing with this series. Ultimate Spider-Man. Dang, Richard Parker. He was down bad. We've all been there. But then he was betrayed by the Black Cat. And yeah, it's tough out there. Good series. I really like Spider-Man vs. Predator. This has been the best Marvel vs. Predator series so far. And they introduced even more Predators that are hunting this Predator. And Kraven's hunting this Predator. There's so much hunting going on. Just what you want from a Predator series. So there's everything I picked up this week. Let me know what you're reading and what you want to see reviewed first.